Hello, long time no see. If you are subscribed, you likely have no idea who I'm talking about. And if you're just now finding me, none of my videos are like this. This is like a special circumstance. There was this channel I followed. Her name is Shelby Exists and Makes Things. It has 9,730 subscribers, and her description says, "I talk about life and drop my demons." I guess her comments would describe her as like doomer, but she talks about her life as a 32-year-old woman. She's currently not working and she wanted to make art a career, but she dropped out of art school and then art just never really worked out for her. She's very relatable. She talks about the stresses of life and how life was presented to her a certain way and it didn't really work out for her. I think a lot of us had in this idea of like, okay, when we're this age, I'm gonna have a job, 2.5 kids, and a house, and by 30, I should have it all figured out. But millennials and Gen Z know that that's not super attainable to every one of us, and there's a loneliness epidemic right now. So not just me, but a lot of other people found her relatable. Like we might not have the same struggles as she, that we might not have the same struggles as her, but we can definitely relate that life was sold to us a certain way and it just didn't pan out that way. Especially to people who are neuro, especially to people who are neurodivergent. I don't remember the sub count when I subscribed, but I think it was under 1,000. She started to showcase her art. At first, she was just venting about like life, how she feels behind for her age as a 32-year-old woman who's like neurodivergent. She has chronic illnesses, and then she started to show her art, and I felt weird. I didn't want to be pessimistic or think that she had like any. She wasn't being honest, but her art looked like AI. Well, obviously, it wasn't like AI to my knowledge yet because she painted it. But I've seen, unfortunately, artists, being not exposed but outed that they just copy from AI and just paint over it. But whatever. That was a red flag I shouldn't have ignored because as time passed, she started to grow. She opened up a Shopify and she had people asking to buy her art. And honestly, I was interested in buying her art too because she's very relatable, good situation, and I wanted to support her and like help her get out of it if I could. There's a lot of AI in the Shopify. There's a lot of AI, and I didn't really want to be pessimistic about it, but I did leave a comment like, "Hey, are you using AI? If you are, can you disclose it?" No response. And it's weird because she's replied to and hearted my comments before, but with that particular one, there was radio silence. So I'm like, okay, maybe she didn't see that one. And so she posted another video and she showcased her art. And I'm like, hey, is your art like inspired by AI? Um, some of the stickers look generated, and I put it through an AI checker, and it did come out as AI. So I'm like, hey, it did come out as AI. And then after that, I noticed my comments stopped posting on that channel. And YouTube channels have the ability to hide channels. Like you're not necessarily blocked. You can still comment and stuff, but your comment is only going to be available to you. So it may look like you're commenting, but you stop getting the likes, the replies. If people have like anything to say to you or they like your comment, it's just going to be visible to you. So that kind of broke my heart. it's your prerogative to put AI art in your store, but I think it's courteous to disclose that, hey, some of this is AI generated, but I actually did make these, but a lot of it's AI. Like, a lot of it. I'm gonna put some examples on the screen, but yeah, a lot of it's AI. Real quick, my name is Spring. I am a late diagnosed autistic person. I am level 2, and it's been super fun, super exciting to navigate that through my late 20s. It hasn't been fun. And just trying to navigate it and share my experiences about it. Because obviously, adults have autism too. So this is not the norm. Also, obviously, I don't condone attacking her. I don't She has enough to deal with. I just wanted to point it out because I don't know if YouTube did it or Shelby did it, but if Shelby did it, I'm not going to take it personal. I just saw that I got silenced, and if I got silenced on her platform, then I'll just speak on mine. Completely okay. We can just move from point A to point B. It's completely fine. All right. Thanks. So, why did I make this video? I made this video because people in the comments kept calling her a grifter, and not everybody in comments, it was like a small few. And I'm like, well, first of all, what's a grifter? So I had to look it up. And after I looked it up, I'm gonna put the definition right here. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. When you go to her store, after she says, if you want to support me, you can go to my Shopify and buy a print, and it turns out to be AI generated. I mean, she does get your money, so you are supporting her, but you aren't getting her actual art. It's AI generated, it's stolen. So it is your prerogative if you want to put AI art in your store, but I think you should disclose that. And I know Etsy is like ridden with like AI art, and people don't disclose it because they're probably drop shippers, but it is very misleading and disingenuous to say you can support me by buying my art. And you can see like behind her, she paints and stuff, but I think even her paintings are AI generated or AI inspired. And it's one thing to be inspired by AI art by like, tweaking it or using it as like a reference. But to like rip it off, like, I mean, if you just paint it from the computer screen, then you didn't really do much of the art. You just kind of transferred it to a canvas. And I'm not trying to be a hater, but Shelby, if you are watching, please let me know if I got anything wrong. Why this is all coming up as AI. I would love to be wrong. I can handle criticism. It's very sad. I don't want to bring like another neurodivergent woman da 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 down. I just, if I see something fishy, I think it's right to call it out, especially if when I have tried to call it out, my comments haven't been going through. And I'm not sure if YouTube has been hiding it or Shelby has hit my channel, but I can comment on other channels just fine. It's only on Shelby's channel and like a couple others where I've like pointed stuff out, but my comments don't show up anymore. I think because I pointed out something that struck too close to the truth, or it was actually true. So that's all I had. Shelby, for watching. Feel free to reach out to me. I would love to be wrong, but thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. I think my next video will be about support needs, or it will be about UGL. I don't know yet, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I totally forgot to mention that I also do art, and I'll put up some of my art here. I mainly do caricatures and portrait art, and lately I haven't really been drawing. It's only been like commissions for my friends because my schedule is buku bananas. But what made me question Shelby's art is that it gave off a very costumey, like a costumey kind of vibe, if that makes sense. AI art has this particular way of doing shadows and color and reflecting light. And I know like I'm not super good at reflecting light, but AI art is very particular on about its way of doing it. So not sure if it has like any merit. I guess anyone can like see if they're real if they're well versed in AI that she's likely not making it from scratch. She's probably generating a prompt and then painting the prompt onto a canvas. But I could be completely. I mean, I went through the AI checker. I keep giving myself. I keep giving people the benefit of doubt, but I mean, it's likely that she's doing it. Just she's just it's just AI art. But I wanted to share that because I actually never said on this channel that I do art. Yeah.